Hello YouTube friends, Ben Ochart here. Thank you so much for tuning in. I've got my towel over my shoulder so you know I'm ready for business. There's something about the tank behind me here, this 90-gallon that I picked up from Glass Cages here in Nashville. There's something about it that's been driving me crazy, and I just hate it, I'm sick of it, and it's time to change it. So let's go ahead and jump into that right now. Well, overall, you know from my prior videos that I do like this tank a lot, but I have to admit that that white Expertmatic filter in the corner was just standing out too much for my taste, and so I just wanted to do something about it so that it would blend in and be more with the style that I was trying to have with this tank. The hang-on back filter, the Marineland, I thought blended very nicely, was doing a great job, and the intake was, somewhat camouflaged against that black, that vinyl Velamax backing that I use on my aquariums. So I decided to go ahead and order up another Marineland, and you can pick these up at, big box stores. This is an Emperor 400. And I like these a lot. I have a lot of experience with them. They've always worked for me. They're quiet. They move a fair amount of water. And they've just never failed for me. I know some folks rag on them because of the wheel and this and that. And personally, I've had nothing but good experience with them. They've been very reliable. They come with everything you need, including some cartridges that you can put whatever you want into them. Floss, biomedia, whatever you can get in there. That's your call. And they also include some of these charcoal and floss filters that I usually replace with just a filter media that I just cut to shape. I know the things like the kind of things you can get either on the internet or from aquarium co-op, places like that. So you get everything you need in the box, of course, including all of the intakes, and as well as a very long extension tube. If you have a very tall tank, you can use an extension tube. It has a bracket that helps to keep the unit upright and leaning correctly, and pushed up against the aquarium correctly. Those pads on there are good because I don't want the hang-on back filter gouging the vinyl backing on my aquarium. They even give you a brush that you can use to clean the tubes. So I think it's kind of cool. Now I have about 3 of them. Like anything that I buy before I put it into my tank, no matter where I get it from or how much I trust the vendor, I give it a good rinse, just to get some of the factory dust off of it. And so I did a real good job on this brand new Marineland, just running water through it, maybe rubbing my hand on the inside, the outsides of it, just making sure it gets a good rinse, including the cartridges. I like these cartridges. They're very flexible. I'll usually just fill them up with some floss, usually the kind of pinky floss you can pick up on the on eBay or Amazon. I found that to work real well in these filters. You do have to stay on top of it because it works so well. It can clog up relatively quickly. Usually within a month or so, you got to pop it out and just cut another one, using the cartridge as a template. I dropped some Pyrogen in that I had picked up from Aquarium Co-op, just to continue to absorb any tannins that might be coming out of that driftwood you see in there. And but before I pulled out the Expertmatic filter, I wanted to make sure that the Marineland was in fact going to be working and functioning and didn't come with any factory defects. You can see here the wheels are spinning like crazy. They're spinning so fast they almost look like they're not moving. Look, the kind of effect you get with car rims. They're spinning really fast right now because there's only one set of filters in there. It'll slow down a little bit. You can see it's already starting to absorb, and suck up particulates and detritus. So once I got it all set up, you can see the way the wheels are continuing to spin very well, and it was good to go. And as you can see here, I like this look without that Expertmatic in the back corner. I like it a lot more. I love Expertmatic, and if you're watching this video, my friends over at Expertmatic, please come out with a black version of that filter. For folks like myself who like to use black backgrounds, it'll look a lot better. I really like the Expertmatic. You get the benefits of a power head and a bubbler and sponge filters, and it's very simple to clean. Great filter, but it just didn't look, I just hated it in this aquarium. It just didn't match. So you can see now, without it, the look is just much cleaner, much better, and overall, I'm a lot happier with what I'm seeing. And fish look pretty happy too, but that's probably because they're getting a whole bunch of extreme, and they just love that extreme food. So there you have it. What do you think? Do you think it was a worthwhile change? Do you agree with the changes? Have you had a similar experience? Share it below in the comments, because we all learn from each other on this channel, and your comments are read and appreciated. Don't have time to respond to all of them. I try and do my best, but I love reading the conversations that go on below the videos. If you haven't already, be sure to hit that sub button if you feel you're getting something out of the channel, and that tells YouTube that there is something of value here, and it encourages YouTube to recommend the video to other fish keepers like you and me. All right, and I hope to see you on Saturday for the Cichlids and Coffee live stream. It's scheduled for 11 a.m. Central Time. That's 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern. And I have no idea what that is in Australia and the UK, Philippines, places like that, Mexico, Canada. Not sure exactly what your time zone is, but 11 a.m. Central here in the United States, noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. For about an hour, a great group of fish keepers get together and we talk about the hobby that we love. Also, if you want to get together with a group that is very helpful and a group that encourages, there's no stupid questions, people don't jump on you, come on over to the Ben O Cichlid, Ben O apostrophe Cichlid Facebook group. And Cichlids in the name, but it's open to all fish keepers, everything from community tanks to saltwater. I mean, we have it all there in the group. Also, for a look behind the scenes, follow me on Instagram at ben.o.cichlid. All right, thank you so much for showing up, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.